What up, YouTube? This is DavidLeeT back again with a new video. And today I wanted to do a little different vid. This is going to be kind of like a mini series that I'm going to be doing. It's basically going to be like 4 videos. But the first one is going to be, what is your top 5 most underrated Marvel Comics heroes? This could be male or females, and I just want you guys to list it down below. I think this is a really cool topic, and I know a lot of you guys on the tube are fellow Marvel fans or comic book fans in general, so I thought this would be a cool topic to talk about. But anyways, I'm going to list my 5. And you guys can give your thoughts on my 5 if you want. This is strictly just my opinion. I don't mean to offend anyone or get anyone, all bent out of shape because of my 5. But you guys list your 5 too down below. If you have a different opinion on your top 5 or whatever. And if you want to make a video response, that's more than welcome too. But anyways, these are my top 5 most underrated Marvel superheroes of all time, in my opinion. The first one is, of course, Captain America. Now, in the comic community, like which comic fans I mean, he's very popular and very well respected. But outside of the comic community, nobody knows who he is, really. I mean, they know who he is, but he doesn't get like half the respect of Spider-Man or the Hulk or Iron Man, Wolverine. But I think he's just as high as caliber as those characters. And hopefully this new movie will get his popularity out there, more people, more non-comic book fans will know who he is. But the reason he makes number 5 on my top 5 list is because he's basically kind of like Marvel's Batman. Meaning that, I mean, he has really no superhuman abilities, and like he's a master strategist and master at hand-to-hand combat. He's been known numerous times as being the best hand-to-hand combatant in Marvel. And in one comic book, Batman actually admits that Captain America could beat him in hand-to-hand combat. It's in the Marvel vs. DC crossover. It's either issue 2 or 3, I'm not sure. But I think he's well deserving to be number 5 on my list. And let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is She-Hulk. Yeah, I know this picture's a little risque, but She-Hulk's a sexy beast. I mean, what can I say? The reason she makes my list is because the Incredible Hulk gets love all the time. Everybody knows who the Incredible Hulk is, but no one ever talks about She-Hulk. And if you look on her page on Wikipedia, it says that hands down she is the strongest female in the Marvel Universe by far. More powerful than Rogue and Storm, all the big name girls, Miss Marvel, and she's even went toe to toe with the Thing, and like beat his ass all over the place. So I think she's very well deserving to be in the 4th slot, and she just looks fine as hell in this picture. But oh, and she's like one of my wife's favorite Marvel characters, so she wanted me to put her in the video. But anyways, on to number 3. Number 3 is Hawkeye from the Avengers. This is basically the Avengers marksman. He is very, very, very underrated. I think he's just as badass as Green Arrow, which is basically a DC version of Hawkeye, or Hawkeye's a Marvel version of Green Arrow, whichever way you want to look at it. And just very underrated. He's the founder of the West Coast Avengers. He was trained by Captain America, and he's beat many of very powerful villains, and no one knows really who he is. Very, very underrated character in my opinion, and I think he's well deserving to be in the number 3 spot. And that picture just looks really, really cool. Now on to number 2. Number 2 is Black Panther. Black Panther is a very, very underrated character in my opinion. He is a fantastic hand-to-hand combatant, great strategist, and his suit just looks really, really badass. I mean, look at that. He just looks epic. And he's went toe-to-toe with the likes of Cap and many other big-name heroes, beat many other big-name heroes, and I think he's way more deserving of a movie, of like a live-action movie than Blade. I'm sorry if I offend anybody with that, but Black Panther would totally whoop the shit out of Blade, in my opinion. But yeah, man, I mean, I think he really, really deserves to be in the 2nd slot. And yeah. Now on to number 1. Probably a lot of people is going to disagree with me on this one, but number 1 on my list is Colossus. The reason Colossus is number 1 on my list because I mean, look right here. Boom, just body slamming the Juggernaut like he's like a weakling. And no one ever includes Colossus in the top powerhouses in Marvel. I mean, he's beaten the Juggernaut like numerous times. And I'm sure he can go toe-to-toe with the Thing and probably last a pretty good while against the Hulk, you know. And he's one of my favorite X-Men. Very, very underrated, in my opinion. No one ever speaks of him. And I think he's very well deserving to be in the 1st spot on my top 5 most underrated characters. But you guys list your 5 down below. I don't know what your top 5 most underrated are. I think it'd be a great topic, and if you guys want to talk about my top 5, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to make a video response, you're more than welcome to. But I thought this would be pretty cool. Me and my friend Sandom Todd was talking about this earlier. And I don't know, I just thought it'd be cool for everybody to get in on. But yeah, that's my top 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And as always, be easy.